Remember that?
I just came to this point, I believe in God. Everybody say they believe in God, but do y'all really pray?
Right.
Do y'all really pray? And I had to sit down and pray, ask God, like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what is going on? Like, why am I living like this? Why am I in these circumstances and stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? Why am I growing up like this?
Right.
Why do I have this type of mentality? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like I took a couple mental awareness days. I call them mental awareness days, where you just do some deep thinking on, okay, who am I? Why am I like this? What made me like this? And I had to think up some factors and stuff. And once I could identify the what, the who, and when, I started to be able to evolve and grow.
Really?
Yeah.
What age did you start doing that? Because you're pretty young.
I would say I just started doing that around 17, 18.
That's young as hell.
It was because, the way I'm growing up different than most people. I'm not saying everybody don't struggle and shit.
Right.
But I'm growing up, everybody feel like they struggle is the worst struggle.
Absolutely.
So I feel like I was growing up in the worst struggle.
Right.
So I just wanted to change. I wanted to be better.
So at that age though, what even allows you to see that you need to change? Because most of the time people just think this is just what it is. This is just what life is. I'm just curious, I know for me, I'm gonna give you an example. For me, my son was born 3 days after I graduated high school.
Okay.
So that was kind of I always knew at some point I had to change, I had to develop, I had to evolve.
Yeah.
But I didn't want my son to be like I was. So that was you know what I mean? One of the light bulb moments was like, all right, bro, I gotta start doing some work. I gotta start, you know what I mean? Was there something in particular throughout your life that made you just be like?
To be honest, I'm just feeling in a right mood. This is the first time I ever spoke on a topic like this.
Right.
Because, I try to keep things personal and shit like that.
Right.
Personal, when something scarred you, you want to keep it personal and shit.
Absolutely.
But, it was my mom.
Okay.
My dad was in and out of the picture. And, my mom's a single mother. And, me and my siblings are being raised by a mother who has schizophrenia. So, I don't know if you're familiar with that, but and when because they kept it secret from me. I got an older sister, older brother, and my sister growing up, my sister would take him when I had my long hair. She would do my hair. She would cook. She would make sure we was going to school. She was doing that. But my sister, she got older. She got her own family. She got her own daughters and sons. So she initially left. You feel me? And I'm not saying that men don't care as much as women, but my older brother, he was never the type to yo, go to school. Yo, you hungry? Yo, you need your hair done.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that really, I'm okay, damn. And when my sister had moved out the crib, I felt like I had lost a mother. You feel me?
Right.
It was kind of rough growing up like that. I don't know, I don't know if you're familiar with that. Yeah, but it's kind of rough growing up like that, because I feel, I'm facing this daily.
Yeah.
Or monthly
Can
or
you
weekly.
give the people some type of visual? I understand, but they may not understand.
You gotta think, for instance, my dad in and out of jail and shit. One day my mom, she loved my dad, this and that. Next day, year go by or whatever, it's late night, he coming knocking on the door, she got all the lights turned off, shh, don't open the door for your dad, don't open the door for you. So I feel like she actually, played a factor in how I view my dad as a man too.
Right.
Growing up, my mom, she kind of installed fear into me in a way, I don't know if it was because what she going through, you know what I'm saying, but I know this shit sounds silly as fuck, but I used to be scared to work. Like, I used to be scared to go outside. I used to be scared to work. Like, when I started getting older, because before, I was roaming, doing what I want to do. But when my sister moved out, and then it's just us and shit, you know, and now we're getting more authority from her. You know, I was scared to do shit. I was scared to be the last person working. I was scared to just scared to be a person. You feel me? And that fear really installed something into me. That's why, like, for real, today, how I gave them 2 randoms a ride. I'd have never did that shit a couple years ago. I'd have been like, fuck, I don't know them. Like, they might try to rob me or some shit. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It would be all sorts and types of shit, you know. You know, like extreme paranoia, you know, real anxious and on edge, you know, false information a lot that's using as facts.
Right.
And this was stuff I had to deal with all the time, you know. Mom's is in and out of the hospital. Sometimes she might be going for a month, and I'm still going to school. Jeez. You know what I'm saying? Acting like everything regular during my school, or going home, the lights is off and shit. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. So this is the type of shit I was facing, you know what I'm saying?
Can't go back. Let me Brooklyn, can't go back. Let me Brooklyn, can't go back. Let me Brooklyn, can't go back. Had no dope, I had no sex. Trifling, I had no cash. Got no lick, no bread in my stash. That nigga had my bread in my bag. All my bros know they gon' stay. Had a round journey, nigga throw me away. With my mama, I had no day. Let me Brooklyn, can't go back. Had no dope, I had no sex. Trifling.